you left for work or school early this morning, no doubt you noticed an extreme drop in temperatures. And temperatures are expected to hover around freezing overnight for the next few days. When the weather takes a drastic turn, local agencies step in to help our most vulnerable populations. And joining us to talk about ways you can help keep people without a home safe during these cold nights is Kim Crawford. She's the executive director of the Raleigh-Wake Partnership to End and Prevent Homelessness. Thank you so much for joining us. So tell us a little bit about your agency and why it's so necessary to step in right now.
Well, the partnership is the backbone organization for all of our homeless service providers in the Raleigh-Wake County area. So we act as a point of contact, pulling in all of our homeless shelters. Keep in mind that all of our standard homeless shelters are still full and have remained full for the past 2.5 years because of COVID. So we have had to pull in other organizations, and this year, fortunately, we have a few congregations that have stepped in to act as our white flag shelter in emergency situations like temperatures dropping.
And you kind of talked about how you have some people coming in to help. What other organizations and partners are helping you carry out this mission?
Well, our point of contact organization that's doing the really hard boots on the ground work is St. John's Metropolitan Community Church. They work with a handful of other churches, the Unitarian Universalist Church, Open Table, and Pullman Memorial, to act as our shelters when the temperature drops below 35 degrees.
And you know, this morning, Wake County shared ways that local residents can assist. Tell us a little bit more about the effort St. John's Metropolitan Community Church is doing to keep these people warm.
Yeah, and this is really critical when the temperature drops, especially in several days consecutive. What we try and do is be sure that we have a handful of paid staff that work in homeless shelters day to day, and then supplement that with volunteers. Because we're operating in so many different places, it's critical for us to try and bring in an appropriate number of staff. When it's one location, it's easy to do, but because we're operating in 2, sometimes 3 different locations, we need more people to help. So if you have worked in a homeless shelter before, we certainly would love to have you join us as paid staff. If you're interested in helping out from a shift from 4 p.m. to midnight or midnight to 8 a.m., please go to St. John's Metropolitan Community Church website, and you can also volunteer for part or all of those shifts. But we do need help in 3 different locations.
And Kim, real quick, can you just tell me exactly how people respond when this type of service is available for them, what they say to you?
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's critical. I mean, we know how cold it is. And when we walk in, just from being outside for 10 minutes, we're like, oh, it's cold. Imagine having to sleep outside. So the people that are coming in, and I can promise you, all of these shelters will be full for the next several nights when we are declaring white flag, because it is so cold. And they are incredibly grateful.
Kim Crawford, thank you so much for joining us for this story. And just a note for people, there are also 3 white flag shelters set up from 5 p.m. until 8 a.m., specifically designed for men, women, and children. Thank you so much, Kim.
Thank you.